AJ, thank you. Yeah, get ready for the fighting Jordan Poyers out in Buffalo.
Oh, man, let's do it.
All right, time for our keys to the game. This guy needs no introduction. We give him one anyways. He's our digital sports reporter and former OSU running back Marcus Greaves back in action. We've talked about this very seldomly this season. It's all about the defense, and boy, did they show up today.
They did, finally. And that's the thing is that we gave them a hard time all season, but it was for good reason because they were bad, let's be honest. But you look at them now and listen, overall, 8 QB hits, excuse me. They had 3 sacks. They finally looked like they were flying around and wanted to play. You know, at the beginning of the season, we said, can these guys be the Legion of Boom 2.0? Can they be this? Can they be that? And they haven't been all season. But now you go against a team like the 49ers. They are a darn good team. Obviously, we're just in the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks showed up, particularly the defense, and that's what you want. So maybe this can be that turning point where these guys start to take a step in the direction that they need to be a good defense.
Yeah, they get Jamal Adams back and healthy. Things are on the upswing, certainly for that defense.
Looking solid.
Okay, key number 2, the Rook, DJ Dallas stepping up in the running game.
I love this.
I know
I love it as a running back. I love to see this. Okay, so he only had 41 yards, right? Which isn't anything crazy. He had 18 carries, but more importantly, this is what I love about it. He stepped up and he filled the void that he needed to.
Totally.
Right? They didn't ask him, okay, man, hey, we need you to go run 200 yards and 5 touchdowns. Instead, he had to make a couple catches, make a couple runs. More importantly, make some blocks.
Run blocking,
that's what he
yes,
needs.
sir.
And he struggled a little bit earlier in the season with that, but he did a perfect job. My man, yes, take it off a little bit, man. That's what I'm talking. I was so hyped to see this. He stepped up big time. That's huge for the Seahawks because now they know there's another guy in the backfield who can make a play when he needs to.
Yeah, no question. He was fun to watch today. And now you got some questions if you're Pete Carroll, right? How do you get this guy in?
Who you're not going to play? It's going to be crazy.
All right, key number 3, of course, the monster that is DK Metcalf.
Man,
yeah.
Can we just take a second?
Dude,
like when he makes a
seriously.
catch and then he just flexes, like it's insane. But this man, 12 carries, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, career day, man. You just watch him play, and once he starts running, it doesn't really look like, you know, he's going to outrun everybody, but then he does every time, and it's just using his big body. He's just an overall amazing playmaker. He is the steal, I'm going to say the steal of the century at this point, man, because
pretty much
you just watch what he can do game in and game out. I mean, if it's not catching the ball, it's blocking. If it's not blocking, it's making those extra effort plays like we saw against Arizona. And then finally, when they do get him the ball, he does have a big game receiving. I mean, man, it's not even fair because nobody can guard him. He is an animal, best receiver in the game right now.
And he's got the best quarterback working with him.
Makes it that much easier, huh?
One of the knocks on him was he didn't have great hands coming out of college.
Right.
But
how many catches do those guys make, though?
I tell you.
That's why they're sitting up here with us, right?
That's right. All right, Marcus, we'll hear from you a little bit later in the show, so stick around. All right, don't forget, we've also got a new Seahawks podcast. Marcus and AJ dropped a new Out of the Tunnel right here on our Coin 6 podcast network. I promise you, there's not a Seahawks podcast like it in our market with interviews, analysis, and so much more. You can download that right now. Listen whenever you would.